This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champions. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
We'll see what he can do with the... Oh, the ball comes loose. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Here comes a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
Here's the second down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Here's the handoff. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Muscles past the defender. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Really smart play call. Anytime you can use the defense's aggression against them, you do it. And eventually, you'll catch them out of position and potentially hit a big play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's QB sneak. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Knight. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive when they face third down and short. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
I mean, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch in space. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in at this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Powering. Now it's another broken tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a 1st down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Running back with the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Francis. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires downfield. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the first down and more. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Badgers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Back to pass. It's Knight. He escapes the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops and goes to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a fourth and goal. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 35 after a nice return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. It's a draw play. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Badgers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Passing game effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Rolls right, trying to make something happen.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Bootleg looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to scramble. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Knight. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Now, to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt it.
Other returner lost the ball. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Knight. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They can't stop him. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Badgers with 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good throw, complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Touchdown, Badgers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Throwing up play action. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. He ended off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the back now goes in motion. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He's going to pull it down and run to the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They're going to run it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. That's strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, they're getting a little bit closer. That's some good positive yards there, but now it's 3rd and goal. And this is what it all comes down to. You're playing in the national championship. Think of the journey that these two teams have been on. Chris, this is what we hope to see, and it's playing out.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, big-time players make big plays in big games. Great job here by the quarterback making a nice throw into the end zone for the touchdown. You go up by 3 here late in the game. Kick the extra point, make your opponent have to drive the length of the field to have to score a touchdown to beat you.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Took contact on the throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Will not be brought down. It's a touchdown to win the national championship. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.